Master 1 is the highest rank on Master Duel's competitive ladder, and achieving that rank ain't easy. These days, only the newest, most modern decks have what it takes to make it all the way to the top. And what if you don't play Maliss or Ryzeal? What if instead you play one of the first true archetypes ever released? Could you still make it to the top then? I'm Hardleg Joe, if you didn't know, and that's exactly what I aim to find out. You see, each month my patrons assign me a different deck, and I do my best to push it up the Master Duel ladder. This month we're trying out Gladiator Beast, one of the best decks of 2008. Themed around summoning and activating effects at the end of the battle phase, these beastly warriors have seen several stints of meta viability back when Yugioh was slower. These days it's gonna be a little tougher. Will a round of modern support, including a massive boss that grants 2 battle phases, be enough for these old warriors to earn Caesar's favor? Or will they get a thumbs down to the sound of thunderous applause? You'll have to watch to find out, so grab a snack, lean back, and be entertained, cause it's ladder climb time! And welcome back, brave warriors, to another episode of Ladder Climb. As the intro said, we are playing Gladiator Beast. And like usual, we're starting down in Diamond 5. You know, high enough that it's still a pretty hard challenge, but we're still 1 tier away from the most competitive realm. And I think we're going to do what we did last month. If you missed the Mimighoul ladder climb, we had a lot of fun, specifically by not taking it too seriously, you know? We went in knowing that Mimighoul wasn't the strongest deck, and instead of starting with like a Fiendsmith variant, we just played pure Mimighoul to see how good that would do. And it turned out that not only was it surprisingly effective, it was also a lot of fun. So I think we're going to do the same thing here. I've made several builds of Gladiator Beast. They work with Primite because they have a normal monster. They work with Tri-Brigade because a lot of them are Tri-types. Those are probably the best versions. But before we get into that, I want to start with pure Gladiator Beast and see how that works. I'm basically just playing all of the starters, all of the tech cards that are in the archetype, along with enough hand traps to still make us somewhat competitively viable. This is not the best version of the deck, but I think it should be good enough to at least get us into like Diamond 4, maybe even Diamond 3 if we're lucky. Now, if you just want to jump right into the duels, there are time codes below. I take a lot of time to put those in there, so you can just rush off to the duels if you really want to. But for everyone who wants to know how this deck works, I'm going to take it into solo mode and give you a little Gladiator Beast 101. Because this is an interesting deck, a deck with a long history. It used to be very control-oriented. It used to be themed around like the battle phase, but it was actually good, unlike most battle phase decks. Back in the day, were really competitively viable. And now it's mostly just a combo deck. You do still have some neat tricks you can do, especially going second, being able to battle in and then get some advantage off of it. But for the most part, you're doing a first turn combo and seeing what you can build. So let's go ahead and show that first turn combo over in the solo mode. And here we are in the solo mode. This is where I would show you the 1-card combo, if we had any, which we kind of do. I mean, there is a 1-card combo if you get Rescue Cat, but that's an unsearchable card that's not part of the archetype, so we're not very likely to get that. It's cool when we do, but most of the time we're going to be relying on 2-card combos, which seems a little bit of a detriment, because it is, but we do have the advantage that there's a whole bunch of cards in this deck that search, and so it's really easy to get the 2 cards specifically that you need. One of the cards we have that searches is Flavian, Colosseum of the Gladiator Beast. Discard a card, add a Gladiator Beast from your deck to your hand. This is another thing where it's like, this field spell is great, it's awesome that they gave us a searcher, why do we have to discard as cost? Giving us something that can be ashed and cost a discard to be ashed really kind of sucks. But we'll take what we can get. And I'm going to discard the Maxi so it'll stop asking me if I want to activate it. But you discard this, you can search any Gladiator Beast, and the 2 you need, really it's Gistel I think it's Gistel or Gistel. It's this guy. It's this guy with the weird whiff, the Wolf Man. You need him and any Gladiator Beast, but the best one is a Torix. So we're going to grab that. And obviously, if you started with the Torix, you would grab this as well. You have other cards that search these. And this is like your main starter. You can reveal this card and one Gladiator Beast in your hand, summon both of them. So let's go ahead and do that. And of course, we're going to reveal the Torix. And this is great because not only does it give you 2 cards on the field without using your normal summon, but if you don't know, all the Gladiator Beasts have effects that activate when they're summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast. Normally you do this at the end of the battle phase. All the Glad Beasts say, like, when they attack at the end of battle, you can shuffle them into the deck and then summon another Gladiator Beast where it gets this effect. But this guy allows you to cheat them out without having to go into battle, which is just great. And because you summon 2 of them, you can chain block the more important one, which is almost always this. So then we'll do this second. This is Foolish Burial. We're going to send a high-level Gladiator Beast from our deck to the graveyard. Let's go with Augustus. And then this guy searches a Gladiator Beast spell trap from your deck to your hand. So if need be, here's another searcher, Gladiator Proving Ground, add a Gladiator. It's just Rhoda for the entire archetype, and it's at 3. But we're going to get Gladiator Beast's Comeback. Special summon a Gladiator Beast from your hand or graveyard with a different type from the monsters you control. Can't be destroyed by battle. So it's just like, a battle trick. And then we're just going to activate that immediately. Because, what do you know? We sent something to the graveyard. In addition to sending this, it also gains the level of whatever it sends. So this is level 8, this is level 8, and that's very important for Gladiator Beast Tamer. This takes 2 high-level Gladiator Beasts. Yeah, 2 level 5 or higher. And it just says, once per turn, summon a Gladiator Beast fusion from your extra deck, ignoring the summoning conditions. So you could just cheat out whatever. And we're going to cheat out Gladiator Beast Domitanus. I don't care if that's not its real name. That's what I'm calling it. Get used to it. And this guy is just, once per turn, you can negate a monster effect. He just negates a monster effect. He has other things, they're very useful. He's a very large monster with 3,500. But the important part is that was our 5th summon. So this combo is Nibiru proof. And now that we've got him out to stop Nibiru, we can go ahead into Test Panther using this and this. So Test Panther, when it's summoned, add a Gladiator Beast card from your deck to your hand. I'm trying to remember, what do we add? Doesn't matter. We can get any Gladiator Beast, because we haven't normal summoned yet. Normal summon, and Test Panther says, target a Gladiator Beast, shuffle it into the deck, summon another Gladiator Beast with a different name, and that is treated as being summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast. So you can take whatever you want, shuffle it back. The only one you don't want is this, because this is what we want to summon off of it, Eskit. Eskit comes out. And when this is summoned by a Gladiator Beast, you can target a Glad card in the graveyard, add it to your hand. So what do you know? We got the comeback back. And then we can use the comeback and bring back this. Yay. Oh, and this, not once per turn, so let's go ahead and activate this again while we're at it, And we're just going to get Heraklinos. Heraklinos says, when a spell trap is activated, discard a card, negate the activation, and destroy it. So now you got 2 of them things. Then what we're going to do is we're going to make Gladiator Beast Darius using Test Panther and Eskit. You summon Darius. This is Link summoned. Special summon a level 4 lower Gladiator Beast from your hand or graveyard, or if your opponent controls a monster, special summon one from the deck. For the rest of the turn, you can only use Gladiator Beast monsters as Link material. Very important that you make this with Test Panther if you're wondering, like, well, why didn't you save that? Because it has 2 material. As soon as you make this and use the effect, you can't use Test Panther as Link material because it's not a Gladiator Beast, it's a test monster. So we can bring this out. Let's get the comeback again. And why are we making this? Because it's a winged beast, and we can't summon ones that have the same type as a card we have. Oh, we needed to put Tame. Okay, so we could put Tamer there and then get another, like, one of these and have 2 of these because they're not a hard once per turn. I messed up slightly, but that's fine. We've already have more than enough. Because what we're going to do is we're going to take 1, 2, 3, and 4 and make a 3 material Appaloosa on top of everything. And then we will summon Gladiator Beast Claudius. 5 Gladiator Beasts, but can be special summoned by shuffling the cards from your field or graveyard into the deck. That's why we used all of these. Oh. I messed up some. Oh yeah, if I had summoned another one, we'd have another one. Okay, so we're actually going to lose the Heraclinos. If I had done something slightly different, if I had discarded a Gladiator Beast off of this instead of Max C, then we would have this on top of everything else, on top of the other card we summoned out. It's fine, you get the general idea, I'm not doing this again. So Claudius, if summoned this way, you can conduct your next battle phase twice. So next turn, I get 2 battle phases, so if I survive, I just win. And then in addition to this, once per turn, if your opponent activates a monster effect, you can activate the following effects. If it's your turn, special summon a Gladiator Beast from your deck. If it's your opponent's turn, summon a level 11 or lower Gladiator Beast from your extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. So, you know, we'll just go to our opponent. If they try to activate any kind of monster effect, we can immediately just summon back the Heraclinos, or we could summon another Domitianus, or we could summon Geyserus, and it'll miss the timing because they didn't think this through all that well. Oh, one other thing to remember. Flavian, the Colosseum, in addition to everything else, says during the end phase, if a Gladiator Beast was summoned out of your deck this turn, set a Gladiator Beast trap from your deck. And we've got 2 of them. We of course have War Chariot, the classic counter trap, when a monster effect is activated and you control Gladiator Beast, negate and destroy. Or Gladiator Beast Charge. Target cards up to the number of Glad Beasts you control with different names and destroy them. Because we already have 5 monster negates, I'm going to pick the one that destroys. But obviously you can get either. And this allows you to set them from the deck, and then the one guy can set this back on the field. Yeah, we'll just ash this, why not? So it's a pretty strong board if you can go uninterrupted. The problem, of course, at least with this, is like, if they had ashed the Colosseum, we would have to pass on nothing. And they have the worst monster ever. Yeah, so I don't think I'm going to be able to show Claudius's effect, but you can just imagine summoning something big, and then going to this turn and getting like a million battle phases, right? Let's just go there, we attack in. And the thing is, if they can't break your board, as cool as the extra battle phase is, we don't really need it. Like, this was already game. But we can skip and go to second battle phase? Sure, why not? And just do that. And that's what the counter is up there. We're going to keep track of how many times we actually make it to the second battle phase, at least for now. If we find another counter, we'll add it in there. But I think it'll be neat to see if we can get that above 0. Because I feel like most people will quit before it ever gets to that point. But one day, we will get that second battle phase, and it'll be hilarious. But anyway, that's the combo. Hopefully you understand it. I certainly messed it up. I'll probably mess it up again, but we'll have to see how it does in an actual duel. So let's get to those actual duels. Standard Season 45 has begun. Okay, second duel. That first one didn't count. None of the Maliss duels count. If we lose against Maliss, those just don't, they don't get included. I would have thought they wouldn't be in Diamond, but I guess it is like the 2nd of the month, so a lot of them are still down here. Oh look, we got our starter and 2 things to stop hand traps. We should be in pretty good position. Let's go ahead and do that thing. Okay, no Max C. They've got something, I just don't know what it could be. We'll do Chain Link 1 this, Chain Link 2 this. Yeah, we'll go with Vespa. I was gonna say that plays around the Bestials. Like a high level one that we can put in the graveyard that they can't hit with that. So I think we send this for that reason. Most people, the powerful lists don't play that one because why would you? But we're smart, you know, we're playing into Maliss format specifically. Ah, I see. So that limits our combo a bit, but it doesn't kill our combo entirely. And then Test Panther can get us anything. Yeah, let's go for this. So we summon Darius, we activate Test Panther, we shuffle the Darius back. Get activate, we get the comeback back. Yeah, so I think we just want to make our way to Appaloosa. We'll get as many things on the board as possible. And they got tired of waiting, so we win. We win. Yay us. I'll take that. Alright, we're going second. And I'm sensing something. I'm looking within my mind palace. I'm seeing the connections. I think we might be up against a deck full of floodgates, chat. Something about their name. It makes me sense something. Will we see the Necro Valley? Oh, this could be anything. Any light level 4 monster. You are not Gravekeeper! You are not Gravekeeper at all! The one fortunate thing about this is that even if they pop everything, if we can just do this and get 5 monsters in the graveyard while doing it, then we can just make Claudius an attack over everything twice. So there's a chance. It's not a very high chance, but it does exist. It's really going to depend what we draw and whether or not this Test Bear is any useful. Test Bear is something, again, that a lot of the more competitive decks aren't playing. I'm testing it out because it's a funny meme. And it is an extender. It's just not a very good extender in this format. Okay, so what we can do is normal summon Test Bear. Activate the effect. Tribute it, they have nothing to discard. Let's return the Giselle to the deck. They will Ash Blossom. We fortunately have 2 called buys. Now, of course, they can still negate this at resolution, which they will. Unfortunate. And then we activate this. And yeah, I think this is just it, especially if they already have... I don't know if they got the Void Hole or if they activated the other spell. But we can get these 2. And we can't use Darius's effect because it summons back a Gladiator Beast from the graveyard. And they're doing Valor. And it's not once per chain, so if I use Called By, then they get to chain the Detonator again and blow up the other monster I have. And why wouldn't they? Unfortunate. I guess it's worth showing why this deck doesn't do particularly well. Unless it opens, like, specific board breakers, which I'm not sure if we want to play. But there you go. There's a good example of the flaws of this deck. Now, hopefully, I can show off the good stuff. Yeah, I'll still play it out and see what I can do, but it seems unlikely that I can do anything. Alright, so as you can probably tell from the win-loss ratio, things are not going very well so far. We're having a lot of trouble, especially going second. Although even going first, we haven't been that lucky. It's this really weird dichotomy where it seems like every time we go second, we open no hand traps, and every time we go first, we open nothing but hand traps. So I kind of want to put more in, but I also don't want to take out all of the extenders. So we're kind of splitting the difference. I was playing a bunch of one-of Gladiator Beasts to summon off of the effects that I thought might be fun. Things like Bestiary and Noxious, we have taken those out. We've taken out Augustus. Actually, Noxious is still there because it's a Foolish Burial, but we've taken out the Augustus. We've just left in those. We took out the Gladiator War Chariot because I think the Lash is better since, as I explained in the tutorial, we have enough monster negates already without needing another one. And in its place, we've put in 3 Forbidden Droplet. I don't really like this because we need every card we can. Nothing's really good in the graveyard, but this is excellent for winning battle, especially if we go second. We can really, like, do some cheesy stuff. So I think that might work. And then I just put in another Foolos. This should hopefully make it more likely that we can draw a bunch of cards, get a bunch of extenders when we're going second, and if nothing else, it's something we can discard off the Forbidden Droplet. We're still playing 2 Test Bear. That's probably the next thing to be removed. Again, a lot of people don't like that, but I feel like we have our normal summon, we have the Giselle, and then if we use our normal summon on Test Bear, that's probably the best one we could do. So I really like playing this, and because it's unsearchable, I want to play it at 3. But realistically, maybe there's some better stuff we could be playing. Maybe even like a Terror Top package to try to go into, what's it called? MX Saber Invoker to summon something. I mean, this is a beast. Either way, we're trying this out. Pure Glad Beast Mark II. Let's take it on ladder and see if this improves our chances. Okay, we're going first. Can we get some of our go first cards when we're going first? Alright, we got the full combo. We even got something we can get. We can use this, and we can discard the Fuelos, because we can't use it anyway. Try to search, and if they ash this, it don't look like they have an ash. I think we just go for another one of these. So now we can go fullest combo, hopefully. This is the one that plays around Nibiru. We go summon. We go summon. Chain link 1. I actually should have chain linked the other way because we don't need the spell since we already got it. We'll send this to play around Bestials. I guess we just get Proving Grounds. Let's go ahead. Come back. Let's go back. Jack, do it again. So this is summon number 4. And this is summon number 5. Valor. We going for the Panther. We testing. Let's get Noxious just in case. Summon this. Activate. Shuffle you back. Get Eskit. Eskit, get me the comeback back. Bring back the Tamer. Activate. Alright, now we got it. 1 negate on board. We use Test Panther and Eskit. Go for Darius. Hi-ho the Darius. Eskit triggers again. We get back the comeback. Then we link off the Tamer and the Darius for this. We activate comeback. We bring back the Tamer again. Tamer effect. Get the spell trap negate. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the Appaloosa. And do I have 5 for the thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, we do. Behold the power of Claudius. Oh, I can't use Tamer. I always forget that. Okay, well, we're putting the Heraclinos back. We could summon it back again. And then we get the trap. Not the perfect field, but we're pretty close. I keep forgetting we need to discard a Gladiator Beast off of this if we want to do it. Ironically, we should have kept the Fuelos. So we've got a monster negate. We've got 3 more monster negates. We got this dude. Okay, they're negating one thing. No, they're hitting the Appaloosa. Okay, that makes sense. And then we get to keep the other negates. I don't know why we couldn't chain Claudius there. Oh, it's after it resolves. Okay. We're cleaning up, baby! Although, what, if they make Detonator, we still have to activate something. Tornado Dragon. Yeah, I mean, I'm just keeping that. For a second there, I had this like, oh, I better activate this before I lose it. I'm like, wait, no, I'm in no... Then they go to the battle phase, thinking they can get Zeus. And what they don't realize is this has a secret hidden effect, which is You choose the attack targets for your opponent's attacks. Yeah, we're gonna use this one, because it negates and destroys, and then they don't have that on the field. They can't Zeus, right? They won't be able to Zeus, because if they try to attack Appaloosa, we could just be like, nah, you attack Claudius. Star Ryzeal, okay. Yeah, we negate that. I think Heraclinos isn't once per turn. It is not. That's a good point. I do have 2 cards I could discard. And I'm like, but what about my recovery for next turn? Yeah, and now we just pop both of these. Pop another card? No. You can keep the Tornado Dragon if you want. But yeah, so there we go. If we go first, and we don't get hand trapped, and we do the thing, our board is impossible to play through. It's just so many things that they can't possibly stop it. So far, out of 12 duels, that has happened once, and we didn't get to the second battle phase because who would wait around after that? But, you know, it's something. It's something the deck can do. Okay, so let's start with Gladiator Proving Ground. We get this guy. Also, I didn't realize how rude this person's name is. What did I ever do to them? Let's go ahead and get this. Yeah, we make this. Trying to figure out the combos when you don't get the perfect one. Get this, grab anything. Could be anything except for a Torix, because that's what we want. I think we get Darius. Yeah, we rescue Cat, actually. I done goofed a little bit, but that's fine. Rescue Cat can summon 2 of these guys. In defense. Effects negated. Not a Gladiator Beast card. It's fine. We're just going to send one of them back. A Torix effect. Send another high level. It becomes that level. Then it came back. We got a Sea Serpent. 2 high-level Gladiator Beasts. Last chance to look at me, Hector. Behold! Darius. Darius is gonna get Darius. Darius is gonna get back, I think, Noxious. 3 material Appaloosa. Oh, or a 2 material Appaloosa. I may have misclicked slightly. It's fine, we can't use this as fusion material anyway. You. Claudius. Not the optimal end board, but it's still pretty good. Another branded player. Yeah, that's fine. Aluber the Doober of Boober. They get the branded fusion. We're gonna go ahead and get the Heraclinos. Albaz. I mean, yeah, I'll negate that. Fusion summon? Yeah, I don't want you to do that. So we'll Heraclinos, discard the Ash Blossom. And they'll be like, aha, I've baited out the spell trap negate. Now I can activate branded fusion. But this ain't once for turn, buddy. Yeah. I don't need Maxi to beat you. It's just fodder for my lion man. All right, we're going second. We have Imperm. We have a card that can stop stuff. Will our opponent be on a deck where Forbidden Droplet is useful? Oh? Oh. Okay.
Game over, yeah!
At least we beat Maliss, you know? They bricked and we did it. Yay. Oh, well, we got Rescue Cat. It loses hard to Ash, but... You know. Try this. It is a 2-for-1. I think we add this, because at some point we'll get another Glad Beast and then we can do the thing. Go, kitty! Foolos! Please don't also have Maxi. Please don't also have Maxi. Please don't also have Maxi. Please, I can't take it. Okay. Kitty resolves. 2 Glad Beasts. Each one more glad than the last. Go forth, Test Panther. Grab me the Atorix, please. Hey, hey, I'm tap dancing Krusty. Now we can do this. Show that. We go you. And one of you. And then we can do a little chain blockery. This and then this. Send the lizard. Okay, okay, okay. I gotta believe. I'm just like trying to go quick as though like if I do it fast enough they won't be able to Nibiru me. Okay, okay, okay. We go for this. Activate. That was their last chance to gaze upon me. Okay. Now we can do this. We can trade out, get ourselves Eskit. Eskit, get me back. The comeback. The comeback came back. This, summon back you. Then we make you. Because we can't have a Beast Warrior if we want to be activating this again. We're taming. I'm not going to have any cards in hand, so I think we just get another one. Actually, you know what? I think it's better to just keep the Imperm in our hand. Because we've already got like a million billion monster negates. Claudius! 2 battle phases if we make it to next turn. And then set a trap. Nibiru isn't real. Granted, in this format, I am uncertain what deck can play through like 7 monster... You fucking what? Disblaster the Negation Fortress. Negate any card effects activated in this column. Well, shit! I didn't play around the Disblaster, chat! How was I supposed to know? Clockwork Knight. Oh no, it's fucking stun. It's not fucking stun. Yeah, we negate this. And we destroy it. Why didn't this activate? Oh, does this negate the activation? Okay, I have to Appaloosa and then I can activate this. But if I negate it with Claudius, I can't. Good to know for the future. What the hell was that deck? So this is what Earth Machine looks like in the modern age. You've got one Himmel, Sage of Wisdom. He must have been whispering into his ear, play more Earth Machines. You got Turbo Booster, Heavy Storm, but no Feather Duster, I guess because you want to get rid of your own Clockwork Knight. Double Wild. Target a level 5 or lower monster you control, add a level 10 from your deck to your hand with the same type. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. So it searches a rank 10 machine. I see, I see. Very silly. And they had the one of. Alright. We're knocking at the door to Diamond 4. We get to go first. This is like the 3rd time we've done this. I'm holding up 4 fingers because I'm tired. It hasn't worked out, but maybe this time will be different. This time is not different. It's Sky Striker. They can't play around Foolos. Go Foolos. Banish, draw 2, banish a dark. It's Maliss. And I've got Maxi too. The Maxi Fualos challenge has begun. 1 card. 2 cards. They make an extra deck. I get 2 of them things. Heart's Cryptor. Oh, they really going for it. Dormouse. Dormouse summon. Who's the one person only playing 2 Dormouse? You can just never get to 3 copies. They kill me here. But now its attack isn't doubled, right? Oh, it isn't. We're barely hanging on, chat. End of the main phase. Okay, now we Nibiru. So if they have any more traps, they're just off. Hopefully. Our opponent's name is Yubel Deck, but not playing Yubel. Interesting. Alright, now the question is, can we kill them through whatever they have left? Let's try starting with this. A Maxi of their own. Yeah, we have to call by that. They have so many things that stop us. Okay. We get ourselves this. I told you I was living. Let's go ahead and get this. Double. Activate 1. Activate 2. Send this fucker. I'll take it. We'll take what we can get. 10 wins. We're slowly getting back. And with that, we at least rank up into Diamond 4. It weren't easy. We never got our double battle phase. But we had to use Maxi a whole bunch, but we made it there. And yeah, I think, you know, last time we tried the Mimigools, and that worked for like 2 whole streams. We did surprisingly well. This, I'm already seeing the huge problem with this, which is that unless you get this and any other Gladiator Beast, you're doomed. You really want this one, which is why I play 3, but this don't do anything on its own if you grab it, right? And like, yeah, we're already playing Proving Grounds and Coliseum to try to see this. If we weren't playing this, I feel like you still need to play enough Gladiator Beasts to make it work. And I think that's where the Tri-Brigade engine comes in and the Primite engine, because both of those are cards that can help you bait out stuff that can do things on their own, while also summoning another Gladiator Beast, grabbing one from the deck so that you have more materials to use for stuff. Will that actually work? I guess we're gonna find out on the next stream, because I'm done for tonight. And welcome back, you filthy animals, to stream number 2. A whole weekend has passed since you've seen me last, and I haven't really played that many duels, or any duels on the ladder. I've been testing out some new builds and stuff, but you'll have to forgive me. At the time of recording, Silksong came out last week, and I'm one of those guys that's just been waiting for this for like 7 years, so I've been spending all this weekend playing Silksong. And by the way, if that interests you, if you'd like to see me play a non-Yu-Gi-Oh game, I do have a VOD archive channel called Raw Hardleg. There's a link down in the description, or you can just search it on YouTube. Go check that out. My full playthrough should be up by the time this video comes out. And, you know, if people enjoy that, maybe I can put some gaming content on this channel. Make the name Hardleg Gaming make sense again. Ooh, ah. But anyway, plugs aside, we are on stream number 2. Although perhaps I should call it stream number 3. It's the try stream, because we are playing Glad Brigade. which I guess would make more sense if I called it like Beasts or something. I don't know. We're playing Tri-Brigade. If you don't know, this is a link-based archetype, which has to do with a Tri-type. Beast, Beast Warrior, and Wing Beast. And Gladiator Beasts have a lot of those. It's not all of them. They've got some stuff that doesn't quite fit. Like, we've got this fish here, because it's all different kinds of animals. This guy's a fucking sea serpent. But most of our best cards are the Tri-type, so there's quite a bit of synergy there. Now, that being said, both of these decks have some locks that do kind of conflict with each other. It's not a perfect marriage. In a lot of ways, this engine feels almost like playing a Fiendsmith engine in a lesser deck. If you've ever seen my attempts to like play Mimighoul with Fiendsmith, basically what that does is you activate a Fiendsmith card and they ash it, and then you can do your full Mimighoul combo. Or you try to do Mimighoul, they ash it, and then you make Fiendsmith stuff. This is pretty much the same thing, just with the Tri-types. Like, we've got a couple cards that we can activate out of our hand that'll bait out hand traps. Hopefully they do that, and then we just play pure Gladiator Beasts. And if we try to do the Gladiator Beasts and they fail, we do have a little bit of a way to pivot, although it's not nearly as easy. I don't think this will take us much farther than maybe Diamond 3 or Diamond 2. But as always, I'm trying to experiment. I'm trying out different builds, different ideas, and I think this has enough unique plays to it that we can try it out. So I'm not going to spend my time explaining everything. You'll see enough of it in the duels. Let's jump on the ladder and see if the Tri-types can try right to get us into the... Just go. Just go to the next thing. Ash Blossom? Doesn't look like they have it. Normal summon Rescue Cat. Activate. And then we can get Kit and Gistel. This is one of the few things that actually, like, gives us a pretty big advantage. Because previously we just had to summon 2 Gistel and hope. Now we've got a little bit of chain blocking going on. Because we make the Test Panther. I go Chain Link 1 Panther. Chain Link 2 Kit. So Kit sends Nerval. Panther grabs me this girl. And then Nerval grabs me Karis. Unfortunately, we can't do everything. The Tri-Brigade is mostly there to bait stuff out. But fortunately, we already opened with Revolt, so we're kind of good. Okay, now we just do the pure Tri-Brigade, or not the Tri-Brigade, the pure Gladiator Beast combo. So now we make... Oh no. Yeah. Karis. Pitch the Gistel. Summon itself. Now we can make Appaloosa. No, we can't, because we can only use Gladiator Beast as material. Fuck! Yeah, I still think it's better to do this. We're gonna use the Heraklinos. We're gonna use this. We're gonna make the 3-mat Appaloosa here. And then we're gonna summon Claudius using the 5 Gladiator Beasts in the graveyard. And then we get 2 battle phases next turn. And then I can't actually activate this because I don't have link zones. So, you know, there's this deck's a little tricky. There's a little mistakes made. Could have pitched Fua as a winged beast, I know. I wanted to show how you could do the combo without Fua, but I locked myself early and I didn't get rid of this. Is Panther supposed to be used? There's 2 versions of the combo, one that uses Panther and then one that doesn't. I was going for the one that doesn't and I kind of messed up a little bit. Yeah, we'll just negate that. Because the thing is, and I've mentioned this before, the new Link 2 Gladiator Beast, Darius, says after you use its effect, you can only use Gladiator Beast as material this turn. So once you use his effect, Test Panther's just kind of stuck there for the rest of the turn. Alright, looks like we're playing against White Forest of some kind. Diabellstir. And then, because they actually resolved a monster effect, we'll get to use Claudius. Go, Claudius! And now we'll get our Spell Trap Negator back. And yeah, we don't want them to use that, so we're just gonna do this and get rid of the Fulos. Negated. Yeah, we do it like this, that way in case they have Called By, they can't activate it. You thought this was once per turn. No. Negated. And there you go! We still haven't gotten the second battle phase, but at least we made a combo, and even though we messed up, it still did the thing we wanted. This ain't good, chat. It ain't terrible, but it ain't good either. Okay. Yeah, my one worry, I'm trying to think, right? Like, if they have Imperm, it's just over. If they have Ash, I can Called by it, but if they have Ash and Maxi or Fua, then I'm screwed. So I want to see if I can bait out the Ash with this. If they Ash here, we just let it go through, and then we normal summon Rescue Cat. And then we save this for if they have something like a Called by. Because getting this card doesn't do anything for me. Because I'm going to use my normal summon anyway. Alright, and I was worried for nothing. So now we get the Tri-Brigade stuff. The thing is, I forget if I can actually do the full combo from this position. I am uncertain.
Many unbearable moments later.
I'm so dumb. A Tri-type Glad Beast. Well, I needed to grab the thing that lets me revive. I think I needed to make I needed to make Darius instead of this. Okay, it's Blue Eyes, and they're just attacking. You fool! The Colosseum! Another Ash Blossom. But I saved the Called by! And then they redeclare, and we go, but no, I control a Gladiator Beast now! Fuck you! Ooh, okay. We ain't out of this yet, chat. Unfortunately, I don't think they're gonna play into the Nibiru. Pansy 1. So there's 2. 3 will be her. 4 will be the Synchro. And then if they activate Lordly Load to summon a monster from the deck, we can get him with the final one. Tyrant. Ah!
You won't even get to the Synchro Summon!
Get them all out of here! I want every single one of those out of here! Yep, and then they do that so that the Drill Beam is on, but all I gotta do is beat the Drill Beam. And I think I could do that. It'll take a lot of damage, but I can do it. Especially with that. We just normal summon Karis. Let's just activate this. Come forth, Shureg, the ominous omen. Yeah, we might as well. And there's the Drill Beam, baby. Thank you for your service, Shureg. Your efforts will not be in vain. We get the Colosseum. We send this. We get a Torix. Go, Gestel! Now, I can only use Tri-types to Link Summon. I must try to remember that. Do Chain Link 1. Chain Link 2. It's times like these, I really wish I played, Bestiari to pop the True Light. Okay, we get back the Vespinatus. What up? Go, Tamer! Get me a monster negate for all the good that it'll do. Oh, no, I didn't. I could have shuffled. Okay, damn it. Mistakes were made. And then, my children, I think it is finally time.
Come forth, Claudius!
1, 2, 3, a 4, a 5. Why don't you have a summoning animation? We'll attack in with this. I will take a little extra damage, but we'll attack him with this. Why is he doing that? Second battle phase! At the end of the battle phase, we will shuffle out the Tamer Editor and summon the Murmillo. Good thing I put this in my deck. Get rid of the token. Oh, you trying to summon that Blue Eyes, but I don't think it's gonna help much. Attack mode even? Oh, they get the... Oh, no. You get negated. I don't know what makes you think you can come out of the graveyard. No, I don't want to tag out that. Battle phase number 2! Go forth. 2,000. 3,000. And Claudius, second battle phase for game! It doesn't come up often, folks, but when it does, hoo boy, there we go. Alright, the deck's still doing pretty good, but I wanted to make one small change after that Blue Eyes deck. I still kind of like the toolbox element. I definitely would have preferred to have Bestiari in here. The Murmillo worked, so you know what, let's just try both of them. And we'll go ahead and put Geyserus back in here. You never know when it'll come up, especially at this low of a rank. I mean, not that Diamond is low, but we're low enough that we're facing non-Maliss things. And there's a chance that we can get into a grind game, and those will be useful. I think just playing 41 cards should be fine. It's another Glad Beast, which means if we get it with Gestel, then it works. It's also a Tri-type, because it's a winged beast. So this is 3.1, jumping back in. Going second makes me wanna die. I wish I could win more coin tosses. We learned our lesson. We got hit with triple tactics, so we're just gonna do this at the standby phase. Called by? Okay. Ah, I see. Well, maybe they'll play into Nibiru. I guess we'll find out.
12 seconds later.
Alright, we found a rock, a big-ass rock, and it was enough to get them on a cinder block. Blind Allure into White Rabbit. No, that's fine, you know. I love that this deck can Blind Allure into a one-card starter. Ip. Okay, Colosseum. I think we had to threaten battle phase. Okay, they're going for SP. But I have 17! Because Gladiator Beasts thrive in the battle phase. Attack successful! Tag out. The question is, what the hell do we grab? And the answer is nothing. We grab nothing because they had Dominus Impulse in addition to everything. Darius is negated inside of the deck. I'm trying to eat my cookies and pieces of it keep spilling all over. It's really unfortunate, but I guess that's just how the cookie crumbles. Also, anyone speak Korean? Oh, okay. This ain't so bad. So, the thing is, if we draw any other Gladiator Beast, we go... Yeah, you know what? We'll just take another 16 and hope that if they get enough to go for game, that they have to also play into Nibiru. You're setting a card against Gladiator Beast. Do you not understand how my deck functions? Maybe they just have another, Dominus set. Howdy. End of battle phase. You know what? We get this, and we get the field spell. I probably should have summoned that in defense mode. Although this is funnier. We get the Colosseum. And we beat Maliss somehow! Holy shit! The Nibiru prevails! Somehow, by some means! Fuck, I was like eating cookies through that. I was being really loud and annoying. I was like, okay, this is another thing that's just gonna end on the cutting room floor, and somehow we made it through, baby. For the second duel in a row, Balatro is my friend, 3 of a kind. If nothing else, chat, it's not once per turn, and we did get a hand trap. Well, Monkey Paw curls once again, chat. I got the imperm, but at what cost? Yeah, I do have links. The problem is my links can't, like, out this board. Actually, Shureg might be able to. Okay. You know what? Let's try this first. Okay, yeah, they stop that. It's a risky business, chat, but I think this is the only way to do it. Let's see if we can stop the draw. I believe this is sequential, so it's put them on the bottom, then do it. No, it's not and if you do, so they still get to draw. But at least if they drew sword, now it's not on. End phase. Okay. They have to detach from that. Flip this up. We normal summon. So we go for this one. Braggy ass. We attack this. At the start of the damage step, this gets summoned. It's negated, but it still gives the 2500 attack so we can beat over Baguska. They can protect the Baguska. Damn. Wait. This might work. We do this to blow up the detonator. We do this to get something back. Then we activate Imperm on the Baguska so that all our plays can go through. And then this doesn't activate because of the thing. Make Darius. Yeah, we make Darius. And because they control a monster, we could summon out of the extra deck, so we get the Bestiari. Bestiari pops the field spell. And then it's time for Claudius, baby! Ha-cha-cha-cha-cha! What up, fucker? You got one turn, and they ain't lasting through it. Got him! Oh, that was satisfying. We actually did Gladiator Beast things. We're going first against Ojama Sensei. Oh no. Gotta watch out for that. Oh, this hand actually kinda sucks because we started with this and we don't want to. Flavian Colosseum. Send that. I guess we just get bird. The bird is the word, chat. Alright, let's just do our normal plays. We haven't gotten the Tri-Brigade stuff. Ah. My soul. 2,000 defender. Cross out. Help me. A cold wind blows across the dusty land. Hee hee. I'm looking at the Maliss in the mirror. Surprise! My field spell does stuff. Maybe they're dumb, chat. Let's see if they're dumb. This is my horse. My horse is amazing. Damn, they didn't attack into it for no reason. I was really hoping they would. Oh, hello. Oh, rescue cat. Okay, did they get another, Dominus? We got the Dominus going on here. And we get a search. Two of them things. I got the right one, baby! And then we can charge for 3. And you. And you. And you know what? Let's just take out you as well. Let's get all 3 of them, baby. You will not control a link at resolution, I hope. We won! We did it! Somehow we beat Maliss off of set 1 pass. Set 1, activate field spell, be annoying, your opponent quits. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, Gladiator Beast. Alright, our opponent is having a good day, or at least they were. They're about to rank up, but I won the coin toss. And I think, you know, losing the coin toss has turned them into the Joker, because they're up here like, man, F society. Society! The problem, of course, once again, the few times we get Fractal where I'm like, ah, good, we can negate things out, we also open with Nerval. Okay. Yeah, I think we just lose, but maybe they're bricked.
Foreshadowing
chat.
is a narrative device.
Get me some fancy cheeses with this tea set. Call me the princess of the castle, baby. See, chat, this is why you don't instantly surrender. Sometimes your opponent is bricked too. Flip them up. Do we try for it? I think we try for it and see if they have like an imperm or something. You're too late? You needed to do that before act. Okay, and then they imperm. But I have cross out! And I realize now that I have to do this because, doing this, I can only make links with tri-types, and Myrmilio is not a tri-type. This. 817. Fuck you, 0. Then we're gonna do one of these. Gestel. We're gonna use Gestel to get the field spell. Activate field spell. SP. We're gonna chain link 1 this. Chain link 2 this. Oh, nothing can be banished because of Lancia. Oops. Yeah, let's put this back. And then we get this. So it's a weird board, but we have SP to banish. We have Ash Blossom. We have Shureg to banish, because we do have 4. And we can pop 1 card with Charge, and summon a Gladiator Beast from the deck when they attack. Oh, it was you all along. Yeah, we just pop this instantly, right? Fuck. Oh, I needed to use this. I was like, no, it's fine, I'll just banish it, and once it's banished again... Yeah, let's just do this. So, we banish SP and this to give them off one material. Whatever they summon will summon itself, and then we can Shureg to banish it again and leave them on one monster that can't activate its effect. Although, then they get the trap. Never mind. Thing. Yeah, we banished the Splash Mage. 1, 2, 3, 4. I realize I never explained this, but this card's been out since, like, Master Duel came out. This was, like, the first Master Duel meta. Was Tri-Brigade, but this trap is summon up to 4, then immediately link summon. And their link, when summoned, banishes a card on field. Shureg, the ominous omen! So, we banish you. Called by, okay. That stops me from getting the Fractal for next turn, but I mean, I already have the Cuirass. Bye-bye! End phase. Oh yeah, but now they have the ability to banish the Dormouse. Yeah. We're gonna see if we can prove our grounds, chat. Normal. I'm sorry. Ash Blossom. Okay, so they negate the Ash. They get to add that. Battle phase? Let's continue. No, we'll just go to battle. Or try to. Replay, continue? Yeah. We go for that. We go for that. We get 1600 in. And then we begin the shuffle! What do I have? Any in graveyard? No. It doesn't matter, though. Alright! One more win and we rank up into Diamond 3, which means it's time to go forth, Gladiators. I cannot see. My glasses are in the way. Shit. I don't think Gladiators had to worry about this. Okay, one second. I'm a professional. I'm good. I can see. We're fine. This doesn't look goofy. Shut up. Stop laughing. Oh no, it's like high school. Okay. I didn't think this through. I should have thought. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Okay. It's fine. We're fine. I'm fine. You're fine. Don't pretend you're not fine. Damn it. I've ruined it. I've ruined everything. Love is over. The helmet was in my eyes. Exactly. Yep. It's fine. We've got 2 pops and an Ash. That should be enough, you know? 2 pops and Ash, and they've got cards. And I've got cards on the field. Yeah, it was like a weird setup. Oh? Ah, I see. Yep, Maliss. Perfect Ash target. Then that comes back. If they have any extender, we can pop both of them. And then that might be enough unless they have a 3rd or 4th extender. Lingeribo. It no longer bodes well. Oh, they can banish the trap. Go for White Binder. But it came back. They get the March Hare to their hand, which they've already used. Triple tack. There is one objectively right choice for them to make. The question is, will they see it? They've gone for draw 2 cards. I don't think that was the right choice. Alright, that's gone. You going for access code? Yeah, okay, we have to just use the, we have to use this here, otherwise we lose it. And then they go into Magnamut. Do we just lose from here? Oh, okay. Oh, and they spent all that time and they haven't read our cards. That's awesome for us. They're just now reading them for the first time. You know what? I don't want to do that because I want this attack to go through. I am not destroyed by it, and during the end phase I can... Oh, this one doesn't tag out, does it? Fuck! I should've! I thought this one tags out because all the Gladiator Beasts do. Okay. Colosseum. Sendarius. Activate Gistel. No Max C, that's good, that's good. That's 2. Oh, I don't have it already. Okay, we'll just get another one of these. Ooh, I can hard make this. Oh, I'd have to shuffle them back. Appaloo! The instrument of your destruction! Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun! Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun! Claudius, come forth! Show them the meaning of the double battle phase! Your life is forfeit, friend! 37. 2,000. 24. Oh, okay, we're done. Psych! Second battle phase! Let's go again, baby! Second battle phase! Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo! And with that, after all night grinding, we make our way in to Diamond 3. It's been a long, hard-fought battle. This is not the greatest deck, but we are the greatest pilot. Or we've been getting lucky, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn. My priest says not to do that. But either way, Diamond 3. Yay. Perfectly balanced win-loss. We've been here before. We've been clawing our way. Yeah, like we could make this, but it would use everything. I kind of think it's better to do this and have 3 pops. Like, in this way, we have 3 pops and we're immune to battle. Plus a monster negate, plus Ash. But it also plays around triple tack a little better. We just deny them the monster and that. No level 4 on the field and no search. And there's the triple tack. Draw 2? I think not, friend! Ha 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 ha! Played him like a fiddle and cut his strings! Woo, woo, woo! Alert! Alert! Maliss has gotten stronger! Head for the hills, everyone, because our Tier 0 format is about to get even more Tier 0. At least that's what I've been hearing. Maliss, despite the fact that it's way more powerful than anything except for maybe Ryzeal, and even Ryzeal seems to have trouble with it, they just got some new support in here in the form of Regeneration of Stars, which adds in all the Adignister stuff. And from what I hear, the one trap that used to stop them, or hand trap I should say, the artifact Lancia, no longer stops their turn. They can continue to play even if you Lancia them. So we may be in for a spot of bother. We may be in for some more difficult times, but we do have a new version of the deck that might be able to help us just a little bit. Glad Prime, the Primite Gladiator Beast, which takes advantage of the fact that there's this Gladiator Beast normal monster. It has Glad Beast in the name, it's Andal, and you can summon it for free off of Primite Roar, which is also a little bit of removal. You can search it off of Lordly Load, which of course then allows you to get Drill Beam, add that onto your list of things to do. Now, since we're playing yet another Garnet in this, and I've also added back Augustus and Noxious, because I learned that there's a combo you can do if you open up with Gistel and any Gladiator Beast, which allows you to go through these two and still get like the Tamer editor and do all the stuff you normally do, but you need to play those two. So we've put those in instead of Vespinatus, and basically we're on this idea where what we're doing is we're playing 2 Maxi, 3 Fuelos, a whole bunch of hand traps, 3 copies of Nibiru, which I think does still kind of stop them, 3 copies of Chaos Hunter, which is a little better than Lancia in some cases. And then we're just playing a whole bunch of extenders. Like, not only do we have the Primite stuff, but we've put Test Bear back in, because this with any Primite card is a full combo. We put Unexpected Die as like another way to get Andal, because Andal plus anything helps you go into like the Test Panther, which helps you get all your combos going and everything. And we're just hoping that we're more likely to open extenders and hand traps than the like 5 bricks we're now playing. That's why we're at 50 cards. We're probably going to remove some of these, narrow it down a little bit as we go today. It really depends how things work out. But this should hopefully at least be the start of the best version of Gladiator Beast. Once we get some of the chaff off, once we see how the format shakes out. So it's Glad Prime, Mark IV, jumping onto the ladder. Let's see if we can win a dang old game, shall we? Alright, so we've only done 4 duels today, but none of them have been worth showing. Even though we won 2 and lost 2, every duel was decided by like 1 or 2 hand traps. We just instantly lost or instantly won. We opened with Chaos Hunter in every single one of those duels, and none of them were against Maliss. I don't know if we've just been lucky, or maybe they're already all up in Master, or maybe their power is overblown. Maybe no one wants to play the broken deck. I don't know. Either way, I've decided that it's better to keep the anti-Maliss cards out until we start running into Maliss enough to put them back in. So I've taken that out. I've also removed a couple of the Unexpected Die just to make things a little slimmer. We've now got a 45 card deck. We can add some stuff back in if need be. I forgot to change the title, but we'll just call this, what, 4.5? Because it's a small change. And let's jump back in, see if this does any better, gets us more interesting duels. Aurelia. But I think we have to play into it. We get the load. Load gets the drill beam. And we just keep the Andal in hand so that we have the drill beam. And then we get 1 more draw. Okay, so we summon both of these. That's a mandatory effect, so I can't chain block. Damn. You know what? Let's try. Baguska Pass. Kicking some ass. We got Drill Beam. We've got popping a card. What more could you want? We have an out. Ooh, just passing. Okay. Okay.
It's time to prove ourselves, chat.
And that's all she wrote, baby. I don't know how you brick on this deck. Well, I guess if you're playing Perulia and 3 Fuelos and 2 Meowls, it kind of incentivizes you, and Droll and Lock, which, like, Droll hurts you, and then, like, if the rest of your hand is Perulias and whatever, you can't actually activate them. Oh, boy. Please. Please. Interesting. Yeah, you know what? I'll take the 1. I'll take the 1, and if you mill anything... Okay. What about no? Get this, get that. We get the comeback. Activate Panther, and then we get Field Spell, because we already have a monster. And then we can trade out the Darius for the Augustus. So we Panther, trade that out. Augustus, when summoned by Gladiator Beast, summons one from the hand. So we get the Noxious. Noxious lets us send one to the graveyard, so we have another copy for something else. We'll just send a Torix. And Tamer summons the Anus. Yeah, we activate this. Get back, whatever, doesn't really matter. Then we make Darius. Hi-ho the Darius. The farmer in the dell. Darius will get me back the comeback. Yeah, we get Dragass. Now we don't have a Beast Warrior, so we can summon back. And Heraclinos ain't gonna do anything, because we ain't gonna be ending on any cards in hand. So we'll just get the second Domitanus. Double battle phase. Next time. End turn. Give me that trap. It's fine. They don't play Raigeki, chat. Why would they play Raigeki? Who you want to attack? I think you would like to attack Tamer Editor. Yeah, and I'll summon a Gladiator Beast from the deck. I think we do this. It'll trigger everything, but like then they'll have to do it. Oh wait, no. We do this. Ah, I see. Well, I mean, I don't want you to do that. Yeah, and we'll clear the way for this too. Alright! Yeah, there may be some bet. I realized, like, too late, it's like, oh, having 5 pops is not very good against the deck where everything triggers when it pops or gets negated or whatever, you know, it ain't great, but fortunately when you have so much removal and negation, you can just make anything happen. Well, someone's having a worse day than us, chat. I mean, to be fair, we've won like 12 coin tosses in a row. It's just a pity we can't seem to like take advantage of that because we've only won like half of those games. And we have yet to meet a single Maliss player that we know of. Alright, this is interesting. So we're finally going to do the Primite part of the deck. Possibly, potentially. Yeah, we get Roar here. Then we activate Roar. 2,000. Then we normal summon a Torix. Then we die, I just realized. Let me think about this for a second. It's a very varied deck. I'm not sure if they realize everything they're up against exactly. So we've got 1 pop with this. We've got a monster banish with the Roar in the graveyard. We've got Imperm. We've got Max C. And if they attack, we can summon something from the deck. Yeah, I'm starting to realize that, like... Ah, okay. That Primite Roar, Primite Lordly Load, plus any Gladiator Beast was a combo, and, like, it is a combo, it just doesn't get you a whole lot. Once again, we're running up against the, you know, Gladiator Beasts don't have any 1-card combos problem. This is a great time to use this, because it essentially negates it. So then they've got that. We don't want to use that because that would just make them more powerful. Yeah, okay. Get this. We're going to test Panther. Called by, or not a called by, our Monster Reborn. We reborn the monster. Esket, of course, gets back this. And we're just recycling the comeback over and over again. Now we go for the second Darius. So I think we do this. This sends Augustus. Oh yeah, and then we can use this to bring back the Augustus. And now we've just won, unless they have, like, exactly Nibiru right here. Last chance to look at me, Hector. Yeah, I like the, like, whenever this appears, you have a 79% chance to win. If you actually resolve Tamer Editor, you're like golden. You're like Golden Freddy in his prime. What's up, buddy? 2 battle phases. That's twice as many. The unfortunate thing is they made this guy so beefy, I don't have to go to 2 battle phases. Like, this is just game as is. But you know what? How often do we get the second battle phase? Let's do it anyway. Battle phase number 2. Superfluous. But at least we get to have a big 3 up there. We made it to 3 of them. And we beat Maliss with a really weird opening. Granted, they seemed a little bricked, but, you know, we did it. Alright, we're going first, and we've got exactly what we just practiced for, chat. We've got Roar and, like, a hand trap that we can't use going first anyway, so we might as well. 2,000. Get me the Andal. Didn't they just make, like, a Star Wars movie about this guy? Or, like, a TV show? I heard it was pretty good. Okay, so you get that. You normal summon Fuelos or whatever. And then Test Panther gets us comeback. That is very unfortunate. Let's see. Flavius. It's one Gladiator Beast card. Again, really wish there was like a Gladiator Beast test bear, whatever. If it had the name Gladiator Beast and could also special summon itself, then we'd have more combos. Do I want to add this? I guess it doesn't hurt. Hopefully it's not Maliss. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, unfortunately, banishing their normal summon doesn't do a whole lot of anything. I guess it might stop them from getting one more. It stops them from getting to the link as easily. Adios. Get a Veiler, gotcha. Summon the Blue Eyes, that, yeah, I think that keeps them off of being able to get more than one link. They have Imperm, so they get to reset that. Pop the trap? I can't. This only pops equal to the number of face-up Gladiator Beasts on the field, and Test Panther is not a Gladiator Beast. Light Sworn Dragon. Yeah, if I'm gonna lose it anyway, might as well. Imduke? Well, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Oh, okay. Oh, so they're going into like in Crash. Yeah, we're gonna allow that. We want to use Noxious. When your opponent declares a direct attack, summon this. Move to the battle step. It cannot be destroyed by battle. Also, Foolish Burial a card. End of the battle phase? Well, I mean, don't mind if I do. Ah! Yeah, I could have chained the charge to destroy it, but I thought I'd get the other thing out first. I just gotta hope they don't have another Ash, you know? Oh, I should have gotten anything but Darius. Not using Valor, yeah, for some reason. And we're doing this all in the battle phase, so they can't negate it with Valor. Yeah, we'd only beat a 4. We can get Darius, but we know they have the Valor. But I guess we have to bait it out at some point. We don't want them to be able to normal summon the Valor. Augustus, Dominos. Yeah, we just go for Darius. I mean, if they don't negate it, then it's really funny. Yeah, you know what? It might be risky, but we're gonna try it. We blow up this so we get the effect. Yeah, we get to summon from the deck. Actually, you know, it's even better than getting, like, Test Panther and everything, is we just get this. So we get this back. So now we have Claudius plus the trap. Two battle phases next turn. And then we set this and your move. And I mean, if they use this and they bring back, like, they summoned a Blue Eyes. Oh, buddy. About that. Did you just activate a monster effect? Buddy, did you not read Claudius? Say hello to my friend Bestiari. Target one spell trap, set it, but you can't activate it this turn. Oh, I mean, that might be threatening if I didn't also have this. I would have just, I was like, man, if they search the trap, I might be in trouble. They've normal summoned. This is the time! This is the place! Come forth, Geyserus, and smash their face! Let's get that, and let's go ahead and get that too! Let's get both of those out of here! I don't want to have to deal with both of those. It looks like you got a trap in the... Oh, it doesn't activate then. Okay. Typhon. Okay. Charge. Somehow we won! Hey. Our opponent did the dumb things and it worked out in our favor. Welcome back, ladies and non-ladies. We who are about to duel salute you, for it is the 4th stream, the official halfway point. 3 streams lay behind us, 3 streams lay ahead. It has been a long weekend since you've seen me last, and I have dueled not at all. Not a single duel over the weekend. Just not interested in it in the slightest. The format is dog shit. It's terrible, awful. We're just gonna jump in again with the Glad Prime deck and see how this does. Maybe we'll change it up, but for now we're just gonna be doing this. I guess I should say, you know, it's not just that the format is bad, because I've had bad formats before. This does feel like maybe the worst, but not by like a huge margin. It's also worth mentioning that Silksong came out last week, and so every time when I'm done with my work, when normally I would be like, okay, let's log on to Master Duel and do a couple training duels, you know? Let's try to see if we can grind up a little bit. It's like, or I could play a good game. I could play an exceptionally good game. So I've mostly been doing that. In fact, I've been streaming it on Twitch. If you're interested, I have a VOD archive channel called Raw Hardleg, where all of my Yu-Gi-Oh! VODs go up every week. If you want to see the ladder climb full and unedited, including my strange unhinged rants at the beginning of everything, you could check that out. But in addition to the Yu-Gi-Oh! VODs, there's also my entire playthrough of Silksong. Hopefully I'm done by now, but that should all be uploaded there. So if you're interested in seeing some generic gaming content, some non-Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff from me, some non-edited content, consider checking that out. There should be a link down in the description, and hopefully as I'm gesturing here, the editor is like putting screenshots or maybe like a link, or I mean you can't have a clickable link, but like the name of the thing. Either way, there's that. I think I explained everything. Let's jump back into the duels. Alright, first duel of the day, and look, we got the new Alistair mate. He looks so weird. It's weird to see like a full body just like person who doesn't have any like supernatural things just kind of standing there. I will also say while I'm here, I think I've been getting a lot of comments and seeing on Discords and like Reddit and stuff, people be like, oh, Joe has to play Gladiator Beast this month? His chat must really hate him. And like, I don't think they hate me. They do enjoy watching me suffer a little bit, but also, Gladiator Beast aren't that bad. Like, if they really wanted me to suffer, they'd have me playing, like, Arcana Force or something like that. Unfortunately, they're not that cool. This is Maliss, and they have Maliss in Underground. Run, you cowards. I almost feel like, on the one hand, logic dictates that I know I'm going to lose, and I should probably leave, because, you know, this hand ain't gonna beat through anything. But on the other hand, he's telling me to run. He's calling me a coward. I have to at least face my death like a man. So at the risk of wasting a whole bunch of time, I'm gonna try to fight back against the Maliss menace and see if I can defeat it. I may not succeed, but I'll die on my feet with my boots strapped tightly. Okay, so the opponent has done stuff, but all they really have is like, this is like a generic Omni Negate, right? Let's try Roar first. Yeah, you know what? We'll do this. Yeah, there we go. We baited out the Omni Negate without having to use anything good. Activate this. And then we try this. Okay, we get this. We get this. That activates. This activates. Yeah, I think we just get comeback. That does suck, but at least we know they don't have Maxi. No, let's make Darius first. Yeah, we make Darius. We're gonna summon Noxious. Noxious effect. We're gonna send the bird. Getting rid of the Darius. That's unfortunate. We can now special summon Test Bear. And we do this. Shuffle. Let's see. We want to get Murmillo. Oh, it's, you gotta pick both at once. Son of a bitch. I could have gotten two, and then I would have been in such better position. Go forth, Geyserus! Battle phase. Attack into this. End of the battle phase. We're gonna get these two. I'm going to use both of these to send two to the graveyard. This is going to send Augustus, so its level can get bigger. Noxious is going to send just one of these. I don't care. They're all going to get shuffled back. And now we have two level 8 or higher, so we can make Tamer Editor. And then Tamer Editor can make Domitanus. We're just gonna hope this is enough, unfortunately. Oh wait, we also do get the field spell. So we got a monster negate and we can pop 2. Can't you shuffle Tamer back? No, because it cannot be used as fusion material, unfortunately. Now, I could shuffle back Domitanus and get Claudius, and then Claudius could maybe summon this again if they activate and resolve a monster effect. But I think I'd rather just have this. Yeah, we have to do this here. And then this comes, and we just try to negate it. Can't let Dormouse resolve. And then what's the last card in hand? Nothing! Absolutely nothing! And with that, chat, somehow we managed to beat the Maliss Menace. Absolutely schmeckledorfed. Come forth! Let's go to battle! We did not run! We were not cowards! And with that, we defeat the strongest deck without a single hand trap! Great going second hand. You got an Ash? They do. Yeah, you know what? They're down 2. I've got 2 Maxies. They've already ashed. Hit them with the Fuelos. And then if they continue to go, I hit them with the Maxi halfway through and get double draws. This deck can play around Fua pretty well most of the time. Hello? Just go into battle. Okay, so all they can make is the rank 12, right? So we do Primite Roar first. So what does this say again? When your opponent activates a monster effect, you can make that effect become your opponent places a Centur-Ion. Okay. Fuck you. No synchroing allowed. Ah! Lancia! It does still negate it, though, so at least there's that. This one. So if I chain block, they can make that field. Okay, so I just can't activate a double chain. This. Darius effect. More names. Yeah. 1 second. We send the other big level 1. Then we can use these 2 to make Test Panther. Test Panther gets me the fusion, or the comeback. Activate this. Bring the Winged Beast. Now we've got 2 level 5s, so we can make Tamer. In attack mode. Tamer, summon Domitanus. Then we Test Panther. Shuffle back this. We just go for this. Get rid of it. Are you prepared for the double battle phase? 'Cause you're about to get the double battle phase. 37. 35. Main phase 2. Psych! A second battle phase has occurred! Get that out of here. Get you out of here. And strangely, the second battle phase does not win us the game for the first time ever. So we do this, we go to end phase, the field spell triggers, we get this. So we got 2 pops, we've got the monster effect negate, and we've got Claudius doing stuff. I can't summon Heraclinos, I can't. Yeah, we just destroy this, right? Alright, they can do that. Send off LZ, get anything, but like, we have a monster negate. We can special summon this. Yeah. GG. Domitanus. We beat Centur-Ion, chat. Yay. Unless they got something in the graveyard. It doesn't look like it, though. Alright, we did it. And we got the second battle phase. I wasn't sure if it would happen once, and now we got 4 of them things. Alright, this Ash has to do a lot. Sure. If it's Maliss, this might be our only shot. They brick, chat! They didn't brick. Fuck. Did they really just firewall pass in the year of our Lord 2025? Maxi? I mean, I do have the called by for that. Special summon one of your Maliss monsters that is banished or in your graveyard. Okay. So they're going for White Binder now. So now this is target monsters up to the number of... So they can balance 1 card. They do also get to set another trap from their deck. And they put up a huge wall. Wait. Do they not have a third one? I guess not. Okay, so they've got 1 bounce. Let's see if they use it on Lordly Load. Ash Block. Proving Ground. Let's activate Gestel. Reveal this. Good thing they put all these monsters in defense. Even if they bounce 1, I've got all these other things. Yeah, we get this back. We're going to activate Darius. Okay, they have chosen poorly. Okay, yeah, we do this one. And we just send another name. And now we have the 2 level 5 or higher, and they've already used their bounce, so we make this. So battle phase, kill Red Ransom. Attack returns to normal. Kill this. They do get to summon something back, or they get to try to. Nah, not today, buddy. So that's gotten rid of. We do this. End of the main phase. Get this. This gets back the comeback. Darius effect, get Bestiari. Yeah. We send both of these. We make Test Panther. Oh, don't tell me they have Nibiru on top of everything. Oh, okay. Field spell. One, two, three, four. Okay. Timer looking low. I know, I know. Oh, I should have done. I would have gotten a third pop. Hey, guess what? I know you didn't like that Domitanus before. Well, there's another one, baby! You gotta be shitting me! Who the fuck plays Dark Hole? Called by... What did they pick? Domitanus. He's gone. I mean, his effects are negated, but they're back. They're back and they got more than 3,300 attacks, so you could Dark Hole and Cold Buy all you want. It won't help you this time, Maliss! Yeah, I guess we just do this now. Let's try this. This. It's a little tricksy, but I think it'll work. We're going to activate Gistel, and we're going to summon the Bestiari. Summon Butler. I see. Come back. Absolute King Backjack. The Absolute King. Ghastly Glitch. I'm sorry, little one, but Geyserus is a card that still exists. Howdy, howdy. Those are some nice back rows that can only be activated during the battle phase. Be a shame if someone destroyed them before you could get to them. Oh, I thought this was when an attack was declared. Well, fuck. Karma Cannon, gotcha. Anyway. But it came back! Howdy. When this is special summoned? Oh, buddy. I thought it had to be fusion summoned. We'll take the damage. Okay, so first things first, we shuffle this back. Noxious, send Guy. Then we use this. Darius summons back Augustus. You have missed the timing of Augustus. I can't activate it anyway. And then we shuffle these two for the Tamer editor. Link off these two. Yeah, we're just getting as many cards into our hand as possible. Yeah. We could shuffle this back. A Torix sends another to the graveyard. Then we use both of these for Darius. Alright. Sure, why not? Insult on top of injury, why not? It never hurts to be too prepared, chat. So we've got 3 monster negates, a double pop, 2 spell trap negates, the double battle phase next time, and if they activate a monster effect, I get to summon another monster negate. No, don't lower Typhon's win rate again. Let's go in. 37. 3,000. If you did not. And then Battle Phase 2! We got there before he surrendered! I don't care, it still counts. We got in for another one. Woo! Ha! What I didn't know was that they bricked anyway. Many such cases. Paleo or lab? Oh, good, they put it in defense. Yeah, we'll just, no. Go, horsemen! End of battle phase! Yeah, I think we're just gonna play the, we're gonna try to play Gladiator Beast Control, chat. There could be only one, I see. During your opponent's end phase, if this is in the graveyard. Okay. So end phase, it goes to the graveyard. Then it tries to add itself back from the graveyard. And that's when we hit it with the imperm. Or the called by. Solemn Judgment! They're being solemn about it, baby! 4,000 life points to stop the called by. Okay, they do have to have a monster with 2,500 attack in their hand. And now they have one. So then on resolution we do this. Now the 2 cards are dead in hand unless this trap card can get them a 2,500. And it cannot! Gladiator Beast Control pays off! Oh yeah, we can't even do this because we control them all. We do this, then we chain the Primite Roar. Go, and all! This guy will get me the comeback, and then we can start to play our combo, and they realized it! The best Iari is the best Iari, I tell you what. Not that that was like the strongest duel, but nice to know that a little control, a little smart thinking can get your stinking pinkin'. I'm just saying words. I'm tired. It's been a long day. Isn't it bad against Ryzeal? Probably. Well, this is full combo. And we have an out to Max C plus Ash. Unless they Ash this, and then we have to call by it. And then if they Max C, we can't use our own Ash against it. And I'm sad. Alright, doesn't look like they have Max C. Which is unfortunate. If they did, that would make this really easy. I think we do it like this, chat. Make Test Panther. Test Panther, get me the comeback. Hello. Nibiru. Link Spider. I don't think I will. Yep, Imperm Nibiru could be anything. Ash? Alright, so all they had was hand traps, it seems like. Unfortunately, we have no one-card starters, but, you know, if they brick 2 more turns in a row, this 4,000 token will get some work in. I think we go for it. They gave us a monster we can attack in with. Giving us the battle phase is pretty strong. Let's go! We'll hit this. Ash? Ah, but you see, I am the true gamer, perfected from years of synergy. Normal salmon. We hit in with the big rock. Isn't that a starter? What do I have in the graveyard? And I use him to send another guy to the graveyard. Which I can't. So I can just do this again. Node is like their 1 garnet. Ah, I see. Because this by itself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is 5. So we just get this and get another search. You know, just in case they get started, let's get that node out of their graveyard, shall we? And there we go! Next turn, 2 battle phases. I think SP just by itself is probably an FTK against them. Wait, no, they have the other thing, but... Between Claudius, SP, and the charge, I think we're pretty good. Now they got it. Yeah, so we just do this. They'll get something. And then this will trigger. So we can get the Domitanus on board. So they get X'd, they send that, they summon. Yeah, we'll negate that. And then we'll use this and just pop everything on the field. And we want to retain that effect because Domitianus' other effect is he can choose the targets for your attacks, which might help us if they get to Detonator, which they can't. We did it. We beat Ryzeal, and all we had to do was go first and have them brick on all hand traps. Alright, 1 more win and we get to Diamond 2. We have been here many times today. I think this is like the 3rd or 4th time. We can't seem to break past that barrier. But perhaps, with the power of 2 heads, we will be better than 1. Well, we've got Imperm, and we got a full combo, and we got a Monster Reborn. We've faced other things before. It's just a matter of what the hell is this? I think we have to. The combination of knowledge and them perhaps milling something good is too high. If the last 3 cards are like another starter, it's like, well, they, you know, we had a 50-50 shot. It's Maliss. I didn't think you played another engine in Maliss. Weird. Especially one that ate your life points, because don't you need those? I guess you still don't play enough. Okay, so now they're doing full Maliss combo with 2 bodies already on board. So we might be dead, but maybe they're dumb. There's a chance they're dumb. So, well, you know what? We'll wait in it. We'll wait it out. We'll see what happens. Wait, you're kidding. What do you mean you started with this and all you made was Red Ransom Pass? Hold up. We just might have what it takes to make a rock and roll band. We do you. We do you. Bestiari, pop the Backrow. And then this gets us a search. I'm talking about the Maliss in the mirror. So they banish it, it comes back, and then it just adds a spell. Now they do get to banish one from their deck. And that gets to set a trap. It's not something they can activate this turn. So we go Dario. Ash. I think we go for this. Oh, we can Ash this. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat, one might say. It's a bit risky. But we risk it for the biscuit. Gladiator Beast attacks. It cannot be destroyed by battle. Yeah, so we're not going to the second battle phase, but we might be able to do this. So we attack into this. We take the damage. We attack into this. We take the damage. Shuffle back. Get 2. Yeah. Get these 2. This gets me back. Come back. This sends a level 4 high, or level 5 or higher. So we can send Augustus. Then we get this. That gets us Darius. Darius effect, bring back Augustus. Tamer effect, bring out Domitianus. This and this for the Test Panther. Test Panther gets us the field spell. Am I gonna do any more searching? No? Yeah, that's fine. Let's do this. Damn it. They searched underground? They did. Oh, they negated Darius. I was like, wait, I can make Appaloosa? Hold up. Second battle phase next turn. Activate the Colosseum. End phase. Get me the trap. Not as good as I had wanted. I could have gotten another thing on top of this, although now that I think about it, Heraclinos wouldn't have anything to negate. Normal summon Max C. Surrendering to Dr. Manhattan. I felt like they were gonna be like, okay, I'll make, what's it called? Access code talker. Yeah. Activate. Guess what? It's Geyserus time! Geyserus, get these shitters off of my field! Charge! Get the other shitters off of my field! Take that, Maliss! End phase! They are allowing us... We can't get the double battlefield... Wait, yes we can. Hold up. You may call it BM, I call it justice. Go, Gistel, you've earned it, buddy. Attack for 1200. Battle Phase 2! Get out of here, Gistel! Bring forth Bestiari, the bestiari there is! And attack for game! You got him, bestie. You got him. And again, it's not BM, because we had to get the number had to go up. You know, we had to get the number up. Now we've got 6-second battle phases. That's 12 battle phases, and we got into Diamond 2. Just barely. At this rate, we might be able to crawl our way into Master if we keep trying. Oh. And here we are, ladies and non-ladies. The penultimate Gladiator Beast stream. Only this one and one more remain. And it's looking like it's going to be a challenge just to get into Master. But if we can get into Master, I'll consider this a success. Especially considering, like, how difficult the format is, how annoying it is to play at times. And this day, I do actually have a new build. We're going back to pure-ish Gladiator Beast. Because I feel like I know it a little bit better now. I'm a little bit more practiced at the combos. I know the format a little bit better. And the Primite stuff wasn't super helping, because the Primite combo wasn't really like a one-card combo, and we weren't using Drill Beam all that often. So I was like, okay, what if we just slimmed it down to 40 cards, and we put in the Speedroid Terror Top. It's not quite a one-card combo, because there are no one-card combos in Gladiator Beast. That's kind of the problem with the deck in general, why it struggles in this modern day and age. But it does help out a lot. It's something that doesn't take your normal summon, something that doesn't really take hardly any of your resources, but can give you another part of the puzzle. Basically, special summon Terror Top, search Takatomborg, put the two of them together to make Invoker. Invoker can get Darius or a Torix out of the deck, and then you use those two to make Test Panther. And then Test Panther can search any Gladiator Beast card. So, like, if you already have Gistel, you can get a Torix. If you already have a Torix, you can get Gistel. You can get the Field Spell if you need it. It's just extra bonus that might be able to bait stuff out. We're also still playing the Test Bear, specifically because, you know, since this deck isn't one that has one-card combos, we can't really afford to do the thing where we just play, like, a couple starters and a whole bunch of hand traps. We really just have to play as many extenders as possible and hope that does it. And to be fair, in some of the duels we have won, it's been because we've been able to extend like crazy. So I think this will work better. If need be, we can remove this. The problem I'm also running up against is I'm trying to think of, like, what would I put in here if I took out this? Because Imperm doesn't really do a whole lot. Valor doesn't really do a whole lot. Maybe Triple Tactics Talent if we wanted to go on, like, a pure go second build or lean more heavily into go second. But at the moment, I think we're better just playing, like, Maxi, Fualos, Nibiru, and then hoping that we can extend through everything if we go second. It's not great. Our win rate is still, like, slightly below 50%, but it's got us to Diamond 2, and maybe it'll take us to Diamond 1 if we continue to be persistent. So let's jump back on the ladder and see what we can do. Well, you know, at least the deck is consistent, chat. We go first, we get 2 Nibirus. We go second, we get 2 Nibirus. Either way, we get all Nibirus. We just ash this and hope that's their only starter. It is their only starter. And now we get to go second where we can attack. I like attacking, chat. Let's use this. Do you also have Ash? They do. Alright, fortunately, we have 2 searchers. Now, if they have, like, Ghost Ogre, then we might be in for some trouble. Go Darius! Battle phase, battle phase, battle phase. They are gonna imperm me. They don't want me tagging out. It's one horse against the world. I still get in for 1,700. I don't want to tag because it'll be negated in the deck. But we do get the Gladiator Beast charge, so we got one pop. They did not have anything last turn. And I think even if they get something, right, like they summon, they get something else, they make duo drive, we pop it. Look at that horse, it isn't amazing, it got negated and it can't tag out. So they summon the X, they send the aggregator, what are they gonna negate? The horse? The field spell. Fuck, they knew how the field spell works. Yeah, we just do this. Let's find a rock. I mean a big ass rock. Maybe something like a cinder block. And the last card is Maxi, which means they get to draw 2 cards because Nibiru summons and then summons again. Unfortunate. I was hoping this would be down to like, then we'll both be on 1 card. But that might give me a chance. Granted, I can crash anything into the token if I get a Gladiator Beast. That is a Gladiator Beast. The question is this imperm? And I think just to play around imperm, we're gonna do that. We're gonna take a lot of damage, but it's better than the alternative. If we go all in and we make the Test Panther and they imperm it, we're just dead. But what we can do instead is go in here, take the damage, they either imperm now, or they don't imperm, and then at the end of the battle phase, we could tag out for, Bestiari? Yeah, they did imperm, but yeah, it was like tag out for Bestiari and pop it regardless. Now, if that last card is Ash, then we're really dead, but I mean, they drew Ash imperm, what can I say? We're gonna get comeback, because we're about to make a comeback, baby. Play it not in the imperm column. We're gonna use this, shuffle that back. We get you. We get another Colosseum. Darius gets anything out of the deck. Then we shuffle everything back for Claudius. We get a second battle phase next turn. We get the field spell to help survivability. And we've got the pop one. So we can pop 1 card, that deals with the Nibiru, and then if they summon something else, we can get out a Damatanus or we can get out Geyserus and either pop another 2 or get a monster negate that lets us redirect attacks. Okay. Moving the token to attack, going to battle phase, we use the comeback. Pop the token. From here, even if they somehow make Detonator, we're bigger than it, and we don't have to activate anything. Should have let them declare. Oh, because plug in, it would have locked them out of using that, right? Or am I missing something else? Oh, and the field spell too, yeah. Yeah, they don't play a second Mirror Logic Adjugator. So we do this. And I think at this point we just get Damatanus. Baguska Pass? They could Baguska Pass. And it looks like they're going for Baguska Pass, yeah. We do have Link monsters. The thing is, we don't have great Link monsters, but we do have some. I still think that's the best way to do things, though. Normal summon. Yeah, we just make SP. SP, banish that. I won't go to the battle phase this turn. I'll conduct my next battle phase next turn. We're saving it for a rainy day, you know? When things are looking gloomy outside and it seems like we can't... Oh, we don't get to find out. I'm pretty sure how that works. Maybe a judge can let me know below. All right, we're going first, and we got the Terror Top. We're about to create, and we got double hand trap insurance. Maxi? I think not. I really should have used this. One of the things I need to remember is, like, this is useful in multiple things. This is only useful against hand trap, so if you have both, you should always use this one first. But then again, if they have imperm, then, like, the called by doesn't stop that. So let's do this. Let's do this. We, of course, make the Invoker. We're gonna invoke some shit. Howdy doody. Or Nibiru. Yeah, true. We summon Darius. And then we make Test Panther. And then Test Panther will get us Gestel. And that's halfway to a combo. Unfortunately, we have the other half, so we could do this, discard the other field spell, and get a Torix. And from here, it's just the same combo you've seen before, except we've already used this, so it'll be slightly different, but I'm pretty sure we could still get to like a million different things. Alright, a little bit unusual, but we got to practically the same place. We got the 3-mat Appaloosa, we got the Heraclinos, we've got the Claudius, we've got the double charge. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of interaction, plus maybe 6, and Regeki. Fortunately, we can do this. Oh, no, it's Maliss. We trap it. Yeah, I think we just trap it there. I kind of wanted to let it resolve so we could get the Claudius effect, but I think it's better to just keep it out. Oh no. Cyber Spile. Yeah, we have to negate that as well.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Battle Phase 2. I don't care. I want to do it again. It's a little bit of BM, but just a tiny bit. Just a little smidgen of BM. It wasted like half a second. Alright, legions and legionnaires, one more win and we go into Diamond 1. We have lost the coin toss, unfortunately, but with the power of double hats, we may have what it takes to break on through to the other side. Ooh. Ooh. I don't have full combo, so I will not maxi in the draw phase. Yeah, we'll lash that. I don't want them to get started with things. Set 2, pass. Kicking no ass. Who knows if they're even gonna last? I can get the trap back eventually. Unfortunately, I have the one thing that... Oh, wait, no. If I get Gestel and this resolves, I get the trap back. Activate. Summon the Esket. No maxi from them. 2 of them things. 2 of them things. Mandatory effects. Grab back the trap. Then activate this. I cannot change block. We just get comeback, right? It's like always comeback. Attack for 12, attack for 16. And then, at the end of battle phase, there can be only one. That does hurt us a little bit. So, I think that makes the target clear, right? Like, we just take out Bestie Ari. Hey, Bestie. Gonna be popping that if you don't mind. Winged Beast. And then we'll send this. Oh wait, yeah, this is the combo. Yeah, well, Geyserus. Geyserus, pop the Backrow. Solemn Judgment. This is another winged beast. I'm so dumb. Mistakes have been made. I was like, and then we'll bring it out, and then we'll make it with this, but... You know, I think we're still fine. They were bricked last turn. They have exactly one draw. We've got a pop plus Maxi plus called by. Yeah, we're good. And with that, I was like, oh, well, that wasn't very exciting. We shouldn't include that one. And then I felt the weight on my head and remembered that was the rank up to Diamond 1. Just one more rank into Master. Can we make it? And we bricked. I think. No, this isn't entirely a brick. It's just a weirdin'. Also, we're up against the big Joker. Yeah, I guess we summon a Torix. We normal summon Fuelos. And then we try... Best Panther go. In perm. Yep, that's all we had. Noxious is at least a battle trap. Yeah, and we do have Nibiru. There's a chance they play into it, but it seems unlikely. Well, at least this deck does play into Nibiru. Otherwise, they make Appaloosa. Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. No, nothing really matters to me. I'll tell you why you're wrong. It's times like these I wish I still played the big sea serpent. Why did they put Firewall on the field? Because they're gonna summon this during my turn, and then we'll be co-linked, and then we'll get a bounce. How are we still alive? They used SP, so they couldn't attack. And what's the field spell say again? While you control Maliss Link, your opponent can only target Maliss Link monsters for attacks. Yeah, so they aren't co-linked. So I don't know why they ended on that. And the MTP... Yeah, I think we go for Test Panther here. Yeah, they got nothing. Ash Blossom. Unfortunate, but we do exist. That means we should hopefully be able to do this. We get Darius. We normal summon it. Test Panther, shuffle it in. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're almost to being able to get to the big one. Yeah, I think if we go for Meyer Millow and we pop the red ransom, then they don't have a link, then we can attack in with it. Or we could go for Bestiari and get rid of the other back row. Yeah, that's probably better, because we're going to make what's-its-name anyway. Oh, okay. It was nothing. Then we're going to go for Darius. Hi-ho the Dario. We're going to summon... We bring Darius back. Darius effect. Bring back... Bestiari. So true, bestie. So we can use these two. We can make a Geyserus. Geyserus effect. Pop you and you. Then we go for this using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Claudius! Claudius effect. Double battle phase. And then we go to the battle. Battling in. 37. 24. Main phase 2, not quite! Second battle phase begins! Meyer Millow summoned. Destroy the Dormouse. Battle phase 2 begins! Go forth, Augustus! Or Claudius, whatever! See, the second battle phase is important sometimes. We don't always BM. Sometimes you need it to win the game. All right, one more win and we rank up into Master. We lose the coin toss. That hasn't stopped us before. Also, I think this is the first duel we've played in Diamond 1 that's against someone in Diamond 1. I don't know if the numbers are really down or what. But we've been going against, like, almost exclusively people from Master 5 or Diamond 2. We open with the Fuelos. It does not resolve. We have enough stuff to do, like, the combo, assuming they don't disrupt us. But unfortunately, we got 2 cards that help us going first that are significantly worse going second. Fiendsmith into Evil Hero? So they got a Summon, Negate, a Steal, and this. I think that's probably enough to kill us. Special Summon Terror Top. Activate the effect. Are they just going to time out? Did they lose connection? Well, that was underwhelming. I kind of wanted to see what happened there, but, you know, that was a really interesting deck in kind of an underwhelming way. We didn't fight anything. We didn't even summon a Gladiator Beast. You know, oftentimes when people, like, disconnect, like, I'm doing quotes now, because most of the time they don't disconnect. It's clear they, like, wanted to surrender, but they just left, and that was really, like, clearly not the case. They clearly had computer troubles. You know, this is the second deck today where it's like, I saw something, I'm like, I don't think I've seen this pile before. This is interesting. I guess you would just call it, it's just Fiendsmith. Pure Fiendsmith with, like, a splash of, like, some Bestials and some Fabled stuff. They're really just playing the 1 to steal. They've got some Horus stuff in there to get more into the graveyard. They're playing a couple Chaos Hunters. Well, a damn shame, but you know what? Sometimes you win because you win, and sometimes you win because your opponent loses. And they lost that time, so we'll take what we can get, and we got into Master. One way or another, we're here. Where's my hat? Oh, okay, we're going into Master 4, people. It's been, I forget, have we even shown any duels in Master 5? It's like we always say, it's like there's this big hill you have to get over with Diamond 1 where everyone's trying really hard, and then once you get to Master 5, it's a bunch of people just like goofing off. Just being goofy goobers. And there's the Master 5 experience. Someone went second, they did not open a hand trap, or if they did, they just didn't want to fight Gladiator Beast, and they surrender. They're like, why should I try? I can lose as much as I want, I'll just keep rolling until I go second. You can't D-rank from Master 5. So there we go, I think at the beginning of this session, I was like, yeah, we'll be lucky to get to Diamond 1, maybe Master in the final stream. And now we've run up like 4 whole ranks or whatever. So who knows? Maybe we can get to Master 1 in the final stream. It's the end of the stream for now. I'll try to climb a little bit during the weekend and see what can happen. But who knows, you know, comment in the comments now. How far do you think we'll get? What rank do you think we'll be able to achieve? And here we are, ladies and non-ladies, dawn of the final stream. And I've brought a special guest to help us. It's the Crazy Horseman! Oh, we're gonna... Okay, I'm not doing that. That's awful. Yeah, I bought that horse mask. I thought it would be kind of neat, you know, if we're playing like an animal-themed deck, but... One, I can't see anything out of it. It's hot as hell. It muffles my voice. And even as a puppet, it's more horrifying than, like, good. And I couldn't think of a character for it. But I wanted to let you know, I did buy a prop for this month. It's just not working out very well. But the deck's been working out surprisingly well, you know? We've got all the way into Master, which is not something I thought would happen. I thought maybe we would just get stuck in Diamond this entire time. You know, we have a battle phase themed deck that doesn't have one-card combos in the modern age, playing against full power Maliss. It's not great. So we've already beaten expectations. And part of me wants to see how far we can take it, you know, just get the best version of the deck we have, and really just try to push it up into Master 1. But I think realistically, we barely made it to Master. I don't think we're gonna get there tonight, especially because I'm starting a little later than normal. So instead, I thought I'd do something a little fun, a little cheeky. You know, we're already up in Master. A lot of people have told me about this version of the deck. In fact, Chibi Gohan, who's like a guy on my Patreon who has been the biggest fan of Gladiator Beast for years, sent me a list very similar to this, saying this is how he plays it, with like Lightning Storm and Forbidden Droplet, Raigeki. He was playing like 2 Raigeki, because it's at 2. I decided to play Triple Tactics Thrust instead, because if nothing else, against Ryzeal, being able to thrust into talents is one of the best ways to break that board. I figured out we'd try this. You know, we already know that they can get into Master 4. Maybe if we tried, we could get 2, maybe even 1, you know, if we really went in there. But instead, I'm curious to find out, can a blind second deck like this really function in the modern day against a deck like Maliss and Ryzeal? There's only one way to find out, and that's to test it out. So let's go in, let's have some fun, do some battle phase shenanigans, attack into a whole bunch of monsters, and see if we can send these gladiators off with a proper send-off. Hello, Test Bear. How are you this fine day? Oh, buddy. Oh, baby. That's what I like to see. I'm like, this Lightning Storm is gonna have to go hard, and buddy, that's about as hard as it gets. Rivalry of Warlord. I mean, okay, now that I see that, this is 100%, one of these is like Solemn Judgment, right? Nope. Nope, not quite. I guess going second ain't so bad after all. Alright, we've only played a couple duels, but I needed to make a small change to the deck because I realized I made a mistake. I still had MX Saber Invoker in here, even though we took out the Speedroids. We still had Link Spider, even though I took out the Primite package. So we just replaced those two with Typhon and Underworld Goddess. Also, I realized it'd probably be good to have something that we could search off of Triple Tactics Thrust if we go first and get Hand Trap. So I put 1 copy of Daruma Karma Cannon in there. I think that's probably best against Maliss. So this is 6.1, barely different. Let's jump back in. We're in a weird one. Mr. Grinch. Let's go ahead and try Flavian. Let's see if we can get the search. I think of all these, we want to take the Droplet out because we're not going to have a bunch of cards to discard for it. And Ash Blossomed. Unfortunate. If we could have gotten into anything and they didn't have the Ash Blossom for that, we could have Test Bared and gotten 2 on, and that would have been a full combo. As it stands, we're Daruma and Maxi pass. So we're going to deploy the Maxi here to play around Triple Tack, and also just to try to convince them not to play. What can I say? Maxi wins. They've got 7 cards. We've got 4, 5, 6, 7 negates. We just use it now. Red reboots. Well, I got Daruma for next turn, if there is a next turn. Vidos? You fucking what, mate? We'll do it here. You could still activate? I cannot. I cannot activate anything during the battle phase. Yeah, it's an unfortunate thing. I put everything in defense to play around Lightning Storm, but if I had kept Claudius in attack, I could have done something. We survived! There will be another turn! And they surrendered. Well then. Who's the superior battle phase deck? I didn't think we were getting out of that one. And, you know, Gladiator Beast just does not have that. Okay, I was worried about Max C at first, but that's much better. Now, of course, if they ash this, we are dead. But they did not ash it. Do they have Max C in addition? Doesn't look like it. There we go. So we've got a monster negate, potentially 2 spell trap negates, triple pop, banish, and Claudius, which can be a 3rd monster negate, and forbidden droplet. Discard Dormouse, discard Foolos, discard Droplet, 1, a Tahoo, a 3. Alright, they don't know. That resolves, and then Claudius resolves. Howdy, howdy, Claudius! Yeah, we just get another Damatanus. Another one. Go ahead. Use the effect. Use the Dormouse effect. It's what you wanted to do, right? To Dormouse? Why not pop their 2 guys? Because using Damatanus is funnier. And they didn't even try. They didn't have enough. Alright, we're at our time, but I'm gonna go a little bit longer just to see if we can do this slightly better. The one thing that really might be tripping us up is not enough go second kind of cards, and I mean, to be fair, we kind of don't have a room. We have to play a whole lot of in-engine stuff, but I am curious, if we take out the Test Bear and replace it with 3 Imperm, will that improve our go second win rate? There's only one way to find out, so let's find out as we end things off. We Lightning Storm first. Then we Thrust. Sure, if you want to banish the shit out of my graveyard, you can. Let's go ahead and Feather Duster. They will Soul Charge. They get a Searchy Search. Then we Regeki. And then, normal summon the most dreaded thing! Darius. They're like, I was expecting the white dragon. This is the white dragon at all. Go, Darius. Attack. 1700. Bam. End of the battle phase. Tag out. Flip Mask of Restrict. Sure. Ask it, give me back to come back. So now we have a chance to come back, potentially. Bum 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 ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da, 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 da-da-da-da-da-da. Whoop. Huh. Why did they do that? More damage? I see. Okay. Yeah, they have to negate that because I can summon back fucking Claudius. Proving Grounds. Get Gistel. Activate Gistel. Good thing you gave me a monster back. Everything I do is a 2-card combo. Of course, they get everything. Yeah, I think we just go for Proving. Then we come back. Yo, what up, fucker? Remember me? And then, Bestiary. So true, bestie. So true. Old school Geyserist time. Battle phase. 2400. And then we just go to main phase 2. Wrong! Second battle phase! We're getting 2 big guys. Go Noxious. Go this. It doesn't matter anyway because we attack for 3700. They pulled the Wi-Fi router. On the very last attack, they're like, I will not let you go for it, but I already got to the second battle phase, buddy. Got him. And with that, ladies and non-ladies, we reach the conclusion of this episode. In the end, we only made it into Master 4 with Gladiator Beast, which is honestly a little better than I expected in this format. With Master Duel ratcheting the power creep up to 11 and continuing to have a terrible ban list, a deck like Glad Beast should barely stand a chance. Fortunately, or perhaps unfortunately, depending on how you look at it, the quality of player left in Master Duel has dropped significantly. We stole many games off of duelists who didn't know the standard combos for their own decks, and even more people who just surrendered when they went second or lost the maxi minigame. It seems that dwindling player numbers do have their advantages, if you're an entertainer. For everyone else, it kinda sucks. Still, despite everything, I did manage to have a lot of fun this month. And Gladiator Beast is a neat deck. We played some really awesome duels and had our share of epic moments where we went in for double battle phases. It's just a shame that the game couldn't be designed around moments like that. Like, Master Duel could be really amazing if it prioritized a fun player experience or even a fun viewer experience. But it doesn't. It prefers games that are decided by Maxi and the coin toss. Regardless, now that it's both the end of the month and the end of the episode, let's take a moment to look back over our statistics for September 2025. I ended up playing 100 duels with Gladiator Beast, and we made it from Diamond 5 to Master 4. We won 52 of those duels and lost 48, which gives this deck a win rate of 52%. I went through 6.5 builds this month before ending on the blind second version behind me, which contained 7 common cards, 12 super rare cards, and 36 ultra rare cards. I spent just 6,000 gems on this month's deck, which would cost about $88 if you bought them all at the store at the standard price. Finally, all of this would not have been possible without 410 awesome patrons who help support the channel. 23 of those patrons donated $25 or more this month, so I'd like to take a moment to thank them personally. Chris, the resident RDA enjoyer, Cat Monarch, Shadow 1317, Chris W, Gravy, Dancing Joker, MBT Yugioh, Emperor Lelouch, Davon Crushin, Default Titan 97, Clockswork, Filthy Cheat, JJ Squirtle, Sanguine Strawberry, Barbarians Are Us, Girgiano XG, Koro, Guy Nathaniel the Agron Overlord, Wildcard Jr., Patoowitz, Katsu, Boo-Hoo Bundy, LK Sun, and Wasted Brawler. If you'd like to join them, there's a Patreon link down in the description. Just $1 gets you on my Discord, $25 gets your name in the credits, and for $10, you can get a special role that lets you vote on what deck I play next. Speaking of which, next time on Ladder Climb, we're going from an old fusion archetype to an old fusion archetype, but this time powerful. Gem Knights are stepping up, and it looks like it has a solid shot against the meta. If you'd like to see me attempt this in real time, you can follow me over at twitch.tv/Hardleg Gaming, where I stream most of my duels. Otherwise, until next time, good luck and have fun.